Hello, dear students. Again, in front of you, and the topic is the forms of corporate restructuring. In the last video, I have started your second number unit, which is corporate restructuring. Today, in this video, I'm going to discuss about the forms of corporate restructuring. As you have seen in the first video of this unit, that corporate restructuring, it means any change in the ownership, any change in the operations of the business, any change, you can say, in the operations of the business or capital structure of the business. So restructure, the word restructure, it means the change. You are bringing changes in the capital structure of the company. You are bringing change in the operations and you are bringing change in the ownership. Now you see the forms of corporate restructuring. The first you see the expansion. It means this restructure will lead to expansion. Merger and acquisition, tender offers, asset acquisition, joint ventures. These are the ways to expand the company's contraction. Spin-offs, split-offs, divestitures, equity carve-outs, and asset sale. So here you are contracting and you are bringing the contraction in your company structure and corporate control. This is the third way of corporate restructuring, takeover defenses, share repurchase, exchange offer, proxy contest, and change in ownership structure, leverage buyout, junk bonds, going private, implies stock option plans. So you see the forms of corporate restructuring. So restructuring does not always mean that you are bringing expansion. Many times you go for the restructuring for the contraction in the, you can say, the operations of the company and corporate control and change in ownership structure. So let us see one by one. In this video, I will discuss about the expansion, the methods of expansion. So you see the first expansion, it means which results in an increase in the size of the firm. So restructuring, it means whatever the step that you are trying to bring the change in the company, it will lead to expansion. It will lead to expansion in the increase in the size of the firm. Let us see the first method, merger. Merger, all of you know, merger, it means the combination of two or more companies into a single company. An amalgamation, it is a type of merger in which the two companies, they are getting merged with each other and both of the companies will lose their identity and the new company will come into existence. So you see the Brook Bond India Limited and Lipton India Limited, they are merged with themselves and now the new company is the Brook Bond Lipton India Limited. So this is one of the way of doing the expansion or bringing the capital, you can say the corporate restructuring, merger. Second, you see the acquisition. Acquisition, it means that you acquire a company and the company which is acquired, this is called as target company. So you see the Oriental Bank of Commerce, this is the acquired company and it is acquiring Global Trust Bank. And in the case of acquisition, the acquired company acquires the target company and target company loses its existence and the acquired company will continue its business in its own name. So acquisition, it means where an company, acquiring company makes a bid for an acquiry. If the target company is publicly traded, the acquiring company will make an offer for the outstanding share. So the Oriental Bank of Commerce, it buys the Global Trust of Bank. Joint venture, you see the two companies and the cooperation between the two or more companies in which the purpose is to achieve jointly a specified business goal. So Hero Motor and the Honda, they were working in the joint venture. So upon the attainment of the goal, the joint venture is terminated. So joint venture, why you do the joint venture? To achieve a specific business goal. It may be in the terms of revenue increase in the revenue, increase in the sales, increase in the, you can say, the standard of production, increase in the standard of the research and development. So there can be the various goals of the company. And when you achieve the goal, the joint venture is terminated. So a joint venture, which is typically limited to one project, differs from a partnership that can work jointly on many projects. So joint venture is different from partnership. So joint venture, why you go for the joint venture? For attaining a specific goal. And next is the tender offer. Tender offer in which the corporate finance, what you do that you go for the takeover bid. The tender offer is public, open offer or invitation, which is published in the newspaper through the advertisement that the acquirer to all stockholders of publicly traded corporation to tender their stock for sale at a specified price during a specified time. So in the tender offer, the company, they are giving the offer at a specified price that they are looking to, where they are looking to acquire the shares of target company. So to induce the shareholders of the target company to sell, the acquirer's offers price usually includes a premium over the current market price of the target company's shares. So the tender offer, in the tender offer, what happens? There is one company which is offering to the public or to the shareholders that this particular company is offering the share prices with a premium amount so that the investor, they can get attracted to sell their shares to that particular company. This is the tender offer. And asset acquisition. So asset acquisition, it is a buyout strategy in which the key assets of the target company are purchased rather than its sale. So there may be a case that a company may have very good, you can say the research and development section, and they have developed a new technique, and which is proving itself to be a very beneficial technique for any, you can say any company which is producing that kind of similar product. So in this case, asset acquisition, the company is buying the key assets of the target company and not the shares of the company. So these assets may be tangible assets like manufacturing unit or intangible assets like brands. So this is popular in the case of bankrupt companies who might otherwise have valuable assets which could be of use to other companies, but whose financing situations make the company unattractive for buyers. So one company which has become insolvent, but he is having the good machineries in their hand. So they are selling their machineries to the another company. So you have seen the way of expansion. These were the methods in which you have come to know about the merger. Merger, it is a method to expand your business. Then acquisition, where you are acquiring the another company. Joint venture, where you are joining with the other company for achieving a specific goal. And then there is the tender offer, where you offer the shareholders to sell their shares at a higher price than the current market price. And then the asset acquisition. In the case of asset acquisition, that you buy the particular assets of the target company and not the shares. Fine. So these are the methods of expansion in the case of corporate restructuring. So this is all about this video lecture. So in this video lecture, I have discussed about the methods of expansion in the case of corporate restructuring. These can be named as mergers, tender offers, asset acquisition, and joint venture. I think all of you have got the idea that what are the ways to expand the company. So thank you for now. Again, in the next video, I will be discussing about a contraction and what are the methods of contraction and how or in which way you can bring the corporate restructuring by adapting any of the methods of the contraction. Thank you for now. So keep watching the video and get idea about the second unit, which is the corporate restructuring of your subject, merger and acquisition. Thank you for now. See you again in the next video lecture. Thank you.